Now
Normally,
recorded.
why archives are used? Why sometimes we put the
Just to
files in the archives?
just to combine all the files and folders in a single file, but not in the compressed mode. Okay.
Okay,
For
okay, okay.
example, just a minute. Suppose f2 dot txt is there. So this is our folder, Redis folder, and it is containing one file whose name is f1.txt. Then it is containing
Right.
one folder whose name is d1, okay, directory 1, and inside this d1 there is a file f2.txt, like this. Now suppose I want to create a archive for this file and this folder. So for that purpose we can use the tar command. Tar cvf. Okay. This C is for create, V is the verbose mode, and F is the file name. Okay,
So, what is the benefit of doing this?
means it will create a single file which will contain the content of all the files and folders. So if I'm writing my archive dot tar and then the name of the file is d1, like this. Now there is a single file whose name is my archive dot tar. Okay, so in order to transfer it, in order to upload it or download it, I don't need to move all the files and folders separately. We can transfer this file, this single file.
Right, right.
Means this single file, it represents the content of this file and all the files inside this folder.
Correct, correct, correct.
So this is an archive file. Means this is just a backup file. Archive means what? It is just a backup.
Okay,
Means
okay, okay.
archive means backup. Means we are creating just a
Right.
backup of all the files and folders. Okay. We can also check it by this name. There it is, but it is just displaying its type, what it is. It is tar archive. Okay. Now to further compress it, we can use, actually this is not compressed, this file. So the size of this file will be equal to the size of this file plus size of all the files inside this folder.
Right.
Okay. So size wise there is no benefit here. But suppose I want to create a compressed style file, tar file. Okay. So in that case we have to use like this. Here cz, if I'm writing. Okay.
Like for zip.
Yes, just for you. Then here we can write dot gz, like this. So now this is dot gz. This is the compressed archive. So C for compress, Z for zip, V for verbose, and F for file. So we are
Right,
using
right.
four options of this command.
Sir, sir, at the end, the difference between the zipped one and archive one is only that zip is compressed and archive is not compressed.
Yes,
That's
yes,
all.
it is not complete. That's all. The only difference is that just see the size requirement.
Yes,
The size of this file is
yes,
this much block, and it is only this. Okay. And the
yes.
one thing more is that there is one more compression method that is known as CJ. Okay, it is also used for zip, and it is much more better compression. It is, and for this its extension is BZ2. Okay, now let us write like this. Now let us see its output. No, but it is containing its size is larger. Means that means this is
Yes.
the better one. Dot tar dot cz.
Okay, okay, okay.
This is the smallest one. But two possibilities are there. Means we can compress either in this format or in this format. So this is the most
Correct.
common one. Dot .gz. However, you can also use the zip and unzip command in Linux. Then suppose we want to just create a zip file, okay, of this file and all the files inside this folder. Then we can write like this: zip minus r for recursive, f1.txt and then b1, like this. No, no, we need to provide the file name, my zip.zip. Okay, now let us see it.
Yes.
This is my zip. Its size is 442. So it is larger than this 161 or 178. Similarly, we can also create the RAR file. That is also very much common compression method. Okay. So this is common. This it can be zipped and unzipped in on operating system, means Windows also. But this format and this format, it is only for the Linux. Okay.
Right.
Now suppose we
Yes.
want to unzip it. So for that purpose, we have to write unzip and then my zip. So it will unzip. Now it is asking whether we have to replace the previous file or not. So if I am pressing capital A, then it will replace all the files. Do you see?
Yes, sir.
Similarly, I can write tar. Suppose I want to simply extract this one, my tar, my archive.tar. It is not compressed. So here we can write tar xvf. Just see, initially we were using cvf, means we were
Yes.
creating the file. Now we are extracting it. So for extraction, this x is there. So x, v,
Okay.
goes and f for file, and then our file name is extracted. Okay. Similarly, if you want to
Yes.
extract this one, .gz, then it is like this. We have to write here zxvf, because we are extracting the zip file like this. And if we are extracting bz2, then jx. So here we have to use bz2. So let me summarize it, because this is very common activity in Linux. Okay,
Right.
this
Yes.
is very much common activity in Linux. Actually, it is very much. It is having so much commands. Okay,
Right.
so here is your file. First, let me look at the folder. Mm, teacher. The first option is control zip -r my zip .zip, then file name one, or we can say ki file one, file two, folder one, folder two, like this. Okay,
So what is this R stands for?
recursive means
Okay.
recursively it will take all the files and folders of this folder, because there
Okay.
may be folder inside the folder, then folder inside the folder, folder inside the folder. So this process, it is known as the recursion. This
Okay.
process is
And in this case, sir, we are zipping the root folder, let's say.
in we are zipping this file, and all the content of this folder and this folder. Here we can put a slash also, just for clarification.
Okay, okay. So we can put as many folders we want.
Yes, yes, and we can also put the meta character, means folder star, something star, like this.
Sir, when we are zipping one folder, so of course it's zipping all the files inside the folder. So why we are giving separate files and separate folders?
No, no, actually this file is outside this folder. Suppose then
Okay,
this
okay.
file
So
is
it's just an example.
yeah, it is just an example.
For okay, okay,
Means here we have to write the list of files and folders
okay. Right, right.
separated by a space. Okay.
Yes,
Means
yes,
first of
yes.
all the
Got
command
it.
name, then -r. This is command name. This is option. This is zip file name, and then after this, the first file name, second file name, third file name, or folder name, something like this.
Right.
Okay. So it will compress the content of this file, this folder, and this folder. And it will create a new file whose name is myzip.
Yes.
Okay. And suppose we don't want to really unzip it, we just want to see what uh, files it is containing. So in that case, it is unzip minus L, L for listing, and then my zip. Okay. So here hash stands for comment in Linux. Okay. So it is for create a new. क्या हुआ है? New zip file. This will unzip content of zip file, and this will, it will not unzip, it will show the content of, it will show the content of file. Do you understand? Hello? 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 Do you hear me? Hello? Hello?
Hello, yes, sir. Do you hear me?
Yes, yes.
Oh, okay.
So there was some problem
Not from my side, sir.
from your side. Okay.
No. No, no, not from my side.
Okay. So I think, okay,
Sir,
no
I think it's
problem.
because of your internet.
Yes, maybe. Maybe internet,
Yes.
maybe sometimes it maybe it may slow because I'm
Yes,
using
sir.
this mobile data
Yeah, that's why.
sometimes, but it is showing that it is working. But sometimes it becomes slow.
Yes, yes.
Okay, no problem.
I've
Let
just
us.
reloaded and then it's fine now.
It's reloading.
No, I just reloaded because you could not hear my voice.
Yes, yes. So you reload it. Now
Yes,
it
sir.
is working.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So I was writing these commands, this zip command, unzip command, and this unzip command.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Similarly, we are having guitar and then cvf. Okay. And then suppose my archive dot tar. And then again here we can write the different files and folder name. Like this. But in this case, we don't need to use this X because the meaning of X is different here. So this is
Right.
to create a new backup means archive. Similarly, we can write tar and xdf and my archive dot tar. So this is to,
Extract name.
yes, to extract content of backup.
Sir,
Likewise,
archive must also be extracted?
no, no, it depends upon us.
Right,
Suppose we have created the archive file, okay, or backup file, and we are transferring it to some other system.
right.
So after transferring to another system, we have to extract it from that system.
Hello? Hello? Yes, sir. Hello?
Do you hear me?
Hello?
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Actually, I have changed the connection again. No, this broadband because it was very slow, that net connection.
Yes. Yes, 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 yes.
Now broadband is working, but where is the recording? Recording is lost now because I cannot see the icon for it. Let me start the meeting again. Okay,
Okay, sir. So
just
what should I do? So I just should just refresh it?
just a minute, just a minute.
Okay.
Do you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I've just restarted the meeting, and this recording is still going on.
Okay, okay, okay.
It is still going on. So let me again share my screen. Okay, so do you see my screen?
Yes, sir. It's
So
loading.
yes, now,
Yes, sir.
so these two commands are there. This CVF, this is for creating, and this is for extracting. Okay. Similar to this,
Yes.
what we can do, we can use another options here. We can write C Z, okay, EF. So here it will be dot tar dot dz, and here zxvf or xzvf, anything, dot tar
Right.
dot gz. So to create a new archive, to create new compressed archive, okay, compressed archive, and the last option is this one. Here it is. In place of z we can write j also. So it will be bz2. Okay, jxvf and bz2. Do you see this?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So these are the commonly used commands. So here, this folder, it is containing. Let me delete all these files. This my archive or something like this.
Yes, sir.
So it will create some confusion.
So what does this RM stands for?
Remove
Okay.
means just for deleting the files and folders. So just see what I have
Okay.
written. The rm my underscore and then a star means it will remove
Right.
all the files. Okay, whose name starts with my underscore. Similarly,
Yes.
now suppose I want to delete this f1.txt. So rm f1, but this is a folder. Okay,
Yes.
so we have to write like this: rm minus rf means recursively and forcefully.
Okay. Okay.
This r is for recursively and this f is for forcefully. Because this is a
Right.
folder, it may contain other files and folders. But
Correct.
if it is empty, then we can use simple rmdir command. But this is better. Now it
Okay.
is
Okay.
having,
And sir, you have put also forward slash in this.
no, no, it has taken automatically. It is not required. It is just to
Okay.
denote that this is a folder.
Right.
Okay. So now we are having this file first of all, Redis 5.0.8. So I have tried guitar and ZX VF, then Redis. It has extracted everything.
Yes. Yes.
Now this folder is here. Redis 5.0.8. Now just go inside this folder. So first of all, we need to read its readme and then the install file. Okay, what it is containing. Okay. Let me
Yes.
open those files in the editor because it will contain some instruction okay, how to use it. Because sometimes we need to also create the exe file using the source code. So Redis is there,
Right.
this folder is there, and then first of all this readme file is there.
Correct. Correct. Correct.
So it is just explaining okay, this is a quick start. What is Redis? Data structure server. Okay, like this. Now how to install it? Okay, it is as simple as here it is. First of all, we need to write this command, and after that, just for testing, we have to write this command. This is only for 32-bit
But sir,
computer.
o- only 32. Okay. But this
No,
is not
32-bit
good
computer.
also.
Yes, yes. No, by default we should write this first of all. This command, this make command. Actually,
Fresh.
make is
Yes.
a command of this Linux operating system. It is used to compile the program of C and C++. Okay. So this folder, I think it is containing programs of C and C++. Okay. So first of all, we have to compile it and then test it, okay, whether everything is compiled properly or not. And after that we have to write this clean.
So what does exactly compiling does?
Compiling means it is converting the source code to the machine code.
Okay, okay, okay.
And after this running Redis, we have to go inside this folder and then we have to start the server. Okay. And after starting the server, now we have to open its this clients, and then we have to use these commands. Okay. Installing Redis. In order to install Redis, binary is true. Okay. We have to write the make install. Then
Yes.
this one means on the overall system. So let us start with the make command, because first of all the make command is necessary here. Just see, this folder is containing this file, make file. Okay.
Right.
Let me also open that file, uh, install file, what it is containing. Okay, it is only containing the C readme. Means everything is written inside readme.
Okay. Okay.
That's why. Actually, this is a common practice to provide files like this install or readme inside the folder of every package. Okay. Just see, this is
Yes.
redis.conf. That means this is a configuration file, and its
Yes.
color
Yes.
is
Yes.
different. This run test. That means these are the binary files. Means these are the exe files. Okay. So this make file, this is an utility of Linux. Suppose we are having a project of C and C++. Okay. Means the source code, and we want to convert it to machine code. Then in that case, the rules for converting the source code to machine code is written inside this file. This is basically a text file. Let me show it to you.
Correct.
This is basically, let's say, so it is just what it is doing. It is going inside the src folder, and then it is running the make file. Okay, that means the main make
Right.
file is inside the src folder. The thing is that
Correct.
because it is using this for command cd and src. That means just go inside the src folder. Yes, this, do you see? These are the program of C languages.
Yes,
Dot
sir.
C dot C dot C dot C.
Dot
All
C
this.
means like C plus plus.
No, in simple C language. For C++,
Simple C. Okay.
it will be CBP. For
CPP.
example, there
Okay.
is a file here, sort.c. I think it is used for sorting. For example, we can see its content. What is written here, it will be very much complex sort command and other functions. Okay. Yes, this is a program of C language. It is including server.h, pqsort.h, math.h. Okay. And then it is this code is here. So what we have to do, we have to convert all this file into the machine code. Okay. So just go back in the main folder and here write simply the make. It will take some time and it will also display what it is doing.
But sir, you did not put the percentage sign.
No, no, that percent is the prompt symbol. It is the terminal prompt. For example, in my case, it is dollar. Here,
Okay,
this
okay,
percent
okay,
is
okay.
this is the prompt. This is not the command. Command is this.
And what does why is prompt used for?
No, actually, on some system, the terminal prompt is this percent symbol. It varies from system to system.
But sir, why we need the prompts?
No, no, on this terminal, how to write the command? Because just remember, in case of DOS, in case of Windows, there is a CMD command.
Oh yes, sir. Yes.
So when you
Yes,
are
yes,
opening
yes.
CMD, then
Okay.
it is displaying C colon slash slash
Yes,
something.
yes, 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 yes.
So that is the
Yes, yes.
prompt.
Correct.
So in Windows there is a single prompt, but in Linux lot of prompts are there. Different types of prompts are there. It all depends upon to which type of cell you are using. It all depends upon to
Right,
which type of
right, right.
cell. So for bash cell, this is dollar, and for C cell it is percent. So here it is using this percent symbol just for denoting the. Let me check it. No, it is still compiling because a lot of C files are there. So it is converting
Yes,
each
sir.
and every
Yes, correct.
compiling and then converting the machine code. That's why it is open source because every time we are downloading a package, then we are also getting its source code. Means the in the language in that in which it has been written. So if I am having knowledge of that language, then I can also customize it as per my own requirement. That's why it is very much developer friendly environment. Means it is not only
Mm,
providing the exe file; it is directly providing the source code.
correct.
And if I am having the capability, if I am having the knowledge, then I can read the source code and then I can compile it and link it according to my own requirement.
Correct. And
But
so
in
we
case
can
of
also make,
yes,
sir, can we also make the changes in the source code if
yes, yes,
if it's an open source?
yes, yes. That's why all this this .c file is given here. That's why this see
Mm.
just see it
And
is
sir,
creating on
what does
with
this
dot.
O stands for? Dot O.
This is object files.
And these are all,
Object files.
okay,
Actually, this compilation consists of two steps. First of all, conversion from .c file to .o file, and then from .o file to the exe file. The
correct,
first
correct,
step is
correct.
the compilation, and second step is the linking. Actually, these things are not available in interpreting language like this JavaScript and PHP and Python. Okay,
Yes,
but in case of these languages, we have to understand how the machine code is generated from the source code. Yes. Now here it is written. Here is a good idea to run make test. Means it will just test whether everything is correct or not. Okay.
correct. Yes, sir.
Make test.
But sir, why we are installing on your local system this?
Just for testing. Because this
Okay, okay,
local
okay.
system is also a server.
Right, right, right,
It is
right,
also a server.
right.
Its URL is localhost or 127.0.0.1. That's why
Right, right.
when in the browser here I am writing, just see 127 dot like this. So it is not giving the message ki you are not found or page not found. Do you see?
Mm,
That
yes,
means
sir.
this is a valid IP address. So this is the IP address of this system of local system,
Right.
and it is also having the host name or domain name. So we can also write like this local host. So this is
But
the
sir, this can only be possible if your local system is used as a server.
no. If I have installed any web server on my local system, then it is possible. In Windows, you can also do
For example, what kind of web server do you have?
Apache. But in case of Windows,
Okay,
you can install Apache, or I think there is also a web server that is known as IIS in Windows. That is by default available. So you can enable that server IIS. It is
right,
still
right,
checking.
right.
Okay, means just for testing. It is not that every time you have to write the server client system, then you have to always purchase the a real server and then go there. It is not that. You can do everything on the local system, and when it is
Right.
developed, then you can just upload it on the real server.
Correct, sir. So did you install this before?
Which one? This one? No, I just downloaded it.
Ah, okay, okay, okay.
I think it will not take so much time. It is
No,
just
it's already
registering.
37 done out of 50.
Yes, yes. Means it is checking everything, whether it is present or not, whether it is present or not, something like this. Normally, it also consists, this type of package also consists of a file whose name is configure, but it is not here, I think. Let me check.
So we checked it. Na redis.con config is there, na?
No, no, that config is different thing, and configure is different thing.
Okay.
क्या नहीं हो रहा है? नहीं हो रहा है, पिक्चर नहीं आ रहा है। आ जाएगा।
So,
In this, it is 43 out of 50.
yes, sir. Sir, why the config in config this one is configure is different?
No, configure, there is other file whose name is dot slash configure, something like that. That is not available here. Okay, that is used to check whether the compiler is available on this operating system or not.
Hmm.
Generally, that file is also available.
Correct, correct.
Just a minute, I'm coming.
Yes.
Yeah. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Actually, everyone is attending online classes nowadays. So kids are also attending online classes
Okay.
from their school.
Hmm.
Yes,
Sir,
now
for how long would be like that? So, is there any deadline
yes, deadline is for
for the
3rd May.
lockdown?
Yes, for 3rd May.
Oh, we too. We also have 3rd of May. Yeah.
Yes, but I don't. I'm, but it seems like it will increase again because every day
You think
the
why,
news,
sir? Why?
because every day news is there to this patients are increasing in the news. It
In
is
your
not
city as well?
no, it's not in not my city, but in the overall country and in the overall state, it is
Okay.
increasing daily. It is not in the decreasing order. Still, it is in the increasing order,
Mm,
like this. So I think let us see what will happen. So after this, we have used these two commands. Okay. Now to remove the unnecessary files, means the object files and all those things which are not required, we can write like this: make dist clean. Means it is clean. It will clean the destination. Okay.
right.
It is also not required, but we can do this. We make dist clean. Since it has removed just see it is using this command rm command for
Yeah,
removing purpose.
yeah, correct.
It has removed all the unnecessary
Yes.
files from here. Okay. Then
Yes.
now we can test it uh, here. Now suppose we want to start this server. So we have to first of all go inside this src folder, cd src. So cd src. Now there must be Redis server, but this Redis server is not there. No, it is not there. Where is that file?
So there is redis.config only.
No, no, no. That must be there must be a binary file with this name, Redis server, so that we can start it. Let me check it. Where this file is there, Redis hyphen server. Find minus I name Redis hyphen. No, this file is not there. That means what happens? This file should be created. Okay, make install, make install. Just a minute. Studio, make install. Yes, now actually it is installing.
So what does that mean? I mean, why this file is not there
No, no,
when they
actually,
have mentioned this?
that is problem because now it is installing in the whole system, and now it is checking whether this facility is there or not, that facility is there or not, something like this.
So what was that make something that we used before, that command?
No, that should create a file with this name, uh, Redis server inside the src folder. Okay, that
Right,
one
right,
should
right.
create this one, but it has not been created. Then am testing this one because it was not there. That's why I use this sudo command, sudo. Because when you are using this sudo command, then we are running with the authority of root.
Okay, okay.
And initially, when I'm not using this sudo command, then we are running just like the authority of a simple user, not the root.
Correct.
Here, just see, this is my panel. Okay, so
Okay.
here, this storage is there. My files. Actually, we can also upload files, share files and folders there. And for
Okay,
files,
directly.
yes, directly. And for files, 1 GB space is there. I think so. Let me check it. For example, one of the student started sent me this file. Okay, so
Right.
currently I'm using this 8.63 MB of 1 GB space.
1 GB. Yes, yes,
Yes,
yes,
yes.
yes.
This is only for file, not for recording. Recording is different, space is different, and this space is different. Okay.
These are just files. Yeah.
Yes, and now for this, just say this chat and question answer logs is also there. Means it is capturing each and everything. It is capturing here. It is this import from Dropbox and upload file here also. Now just go to the recording. Just go to the recording. It is having. You can also explore it. It is having so many facilities. Actually, I have just deleted the previous files because here this actions is there. When I am clicking here, at this moment it is being recorded. Okay. So this
Yes.
action, if this action is containing so much things, you can just check it. Let me show you see how much thing is there. Now this is in the final stage. Yes, everything is automated here. Everything is automated.
Yes. Yes.
This is very rich platform here. We just go to pricing. I have taken this one. Okay,
So
this
this is
is
how many attendees can attend
25.
in this 25?
25. No, it all depends upon my choice here. Here I can increase. Means up to
Ah, okay,
25.
okay.
This is
So,
very
but
interesting.
25 is enough for you?
Yes, yes, it is enough because out of 40, one maximum 10 or 20 students are attending maximum
Hmm.
at a time.
So
Not all the
what
40.
happens, for example, if a student is not showing up? So what happened? Can he take the exams at the end?
No, actually, it is not for the exam purpose. This is just in the lockdown period we are conducting so that the syllabus will be completed and all those things.
So what is the percentage of attendance that a student must have for taking exams?
And on paper, it is 75%, but in really, it is not considered. It is not
Okay, 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 okay.
constrained so much. On paper, it is 75%. Every student should have 75% attendance.
Okay, okay.
But in reality, it
Here
is
we
not.
have like 80%, sir.
80%. No,
Yes,
here it is
80%.
25%, but here it is not
And
because
sir, 80% is real 80%, yeah.
yes,
I mean,
Yes, I know.
They market. They market. Every time, for example, if you come, they
Yeah.
market. Yeah.
Yes, now it is there. Now I think this command should be available here. Command is this Redis server. Okay. So let me start this server. Redis server. Let us check whether this what this folder is containing. Yes, Redis server is there. Just see. Then Redis CLI is there. Now everything is here. And I think it is also available system wide. Redis server. Okay. It will take some time. Means it is the server is starting. Server initialized, ready to accept connections. It is written here. So will it leave the prompt or not? Let me check it from other terminal. If I am writing okay, Redis CLI, yes, means on this terminal server is running. Okay, and
Yes.
on this terminal my client is running. So on this client I can pass the command. Suppose if I am writing ping, so it is displaying form. This is the response of this ping command.
Okay.
If I am writing ping
So,
hello, then it is
so
displaying the hello.
this is from that server,
Yes,
one
yes,
two
this
seven, but
server. This server. Here it is running. Acha. So and now let me check it. So just see, we can write here the set variable name and its value. Then we can write the get and variable name. For example, if I'm writing the set okay, age 21. So this variable's age it has been set whose value is 21. Okay. Now we can get age. It is string 21. Do you see this?
yes, sir.
Likewise, we can set username demo. Now we can write get username. It is displaying the demo. The thing is that
Yes,
if I am disconnecting it from here, and now again I am running it. Now if I am writing get username, it is still here.
correct.
Means this it is saved in the system, just like the database. It is something like this. It is saved in the system just like the database. So that's why it is a database. Means
Right,
after
right.
quitting the client, it is not lost. It is there. And let me check it one thing more. Suppose this server is stopped. Okay. Now Now this will not work, I think. Yes, because could not connect to the Redis at this IP address. Here it is written not connected. Do you see?
Because it is connected.
Yes, yes, because the server is stopped. Server is not running at this moment. That's moment. Now let me again start the server. Now it is started. Just the second time it is very fast. Okay. Now again get username. It is done. So this is very handy because we can think everything in terms of variable and its value.
Right,
We can think everything in terms of variable and its value. Everything is variable, and the variable can have different types. It is an array, it is an object, okay, it is a list, or a lot of possibilities are there that is written on its website. Here
right,
is just
right.
it is there is a command increment, so it is
So
incrementing.
normally, what happens is from the database side, there is a panel where you can work with it. But in this case, in the case of Redis, we don't have that.
This is the panel. It is
Mm-hmm.
having a lot of points, and I think there must be some GUI based system. Okay, just like that PHP MyAdmin, there must be some GUI. Let me check it. Redis GUI client Linux. Here it is. Redis Desktop Manager. Because PHP Marine is what? It is just Redis GUI client for Linux. For every operating system, there must be there. We have to just download it. cross-platform open source Redis DB management tool. It will run for Windows, Linux, Mac, and iPods everywhere. Okay.
But
This,
sir, we
this
have installed it, but for the GUI, we have to still download and install this one
yes, yes,
separately.
because yes, that is again in the case of MySQL. Because when you are installing MySQL, then by default this PHP admin is not there. We
Sir,
have to
in case when we install this one, even it will ask for, I mean, let's say username password. So what would that be? I mean, in this case.
no, I don't know if it will ask for that because just
Okay,
here it
okay,
is in install Redis view for Linux. So first of all, we have to do this, and
okay.
then this command, and then we have to do this one. Let me check it. Let me run this command first of all. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Binaries dot. No, actually now I think this nowadays it is not available. That
Sir,
means
you missed something there, huh?
no, this site is not reached. Let's see.
Mm,
That means this project is not active. This project is not active at this moment.
the GUI thing.
Yes. Another option is this. So a lot of options are there. We have to first of all explore it. Okay. Here is the one of. So today what I will do, I will just explore.
Okay, sir.
I
Fine.
will just explore if which one is working because there must be some way. Here download is there, then download pro is there. कोई बात नहीं. So let me today explore it. What are
Okay,
the
sir. Sure.
what are the possibilities, and then tomorrow not tomorrow on Saturday.
Yes, sir. Sure.
Okay.
So Saturday, what time should I be online?
Saturday 10:30.
Same time?
10:30. Yes.
10:30. Okay, sure, sir. I will be online.
Okay. So let me stop the meeting,
Yes,
and I
sir.
will send you the
Sure.
this recording. I will just upload it on
Okay,
my
sir.
YouTube and then send it. Give you the URL.
Okay, sir.
It is 53 minutes recording is there. Okay.
Sure, sir.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Bye.